Welcome back to D&M's Football and FIFA. Hi guys, it's the final episode of the league season in the QPR career mode, episode 16. In the previous episode, we had a chance to cement our place in the playoffs and make it guaranteed, but we couldn't take it.
Right, guys, thanks all for being here.
So it all rests on this final game today in episode 16 to find out if we can get into the playoffs. We're 3 points above Norwich, but they have a much better goal difference than us, so we cannot afford to lose. A win or a draw would be nice. Equally, Norwich getting beat would be nice as well, but we cannot depend on Norwich getting beaten. So Eddie Howe has come to the press room. He's looking mean. He's looking keen. He's looking like he's ready to take down Bristol City. And we won our last game against Bristol City 2-1, so we can't look too much into that. I mean, this is it. It's all or nothing. The whole season depends on this one game today against Bristol City at home at the Kai and Prince Foundation Stadium in West London. We get a draw, we're guaranteed a place in the playoffs. If you haven't seen the last episode, we started off things very badly with a 5-0 defeat against Norwich. We drew 0-0 against we drew, I think it was 0-0 against Cardiff, or 1-1. No, it was 1-1. It was 1-1 against Cardiff. And we closed out the last episode with a 3-1 defeat at home to Sheffield Wednesday. So we didn't cement our place in the playoffs. And this is it now. As I just said, it's all or nothing in this game. There's no more league games after this game. We're in fifth position at the minute. We get the win, we're in the playoffs. We get the draw, we're in the playoffs. We lose, then we have to find out what Norwich have done at home to Sheffield Wednesday to see what our fortune is. And this is it, guys. I mean, it doesn't come bigger than this. The teams are out for the game. Let's get the win. Come on, you R's. So, I mean, we've gone with the first team today, all our players. This could be the last game for a lot of them if we lose this game and Norwich win. So they're hoping that they can stick around for a little bit more, especially this guy here, Mark Albrighton. He's had a great season for us. He's scored important goals. It's a chance. Oh, he's keeper saved it 5 minutes in. And it's a great save from the keeper. We should be 1-0 up in a game that matters so much. Halilovic had the chance to put us 1-0 up. The keeper saved it. The ball's come in and the ball's headed out. And Bristol City can spring forward now. I mean, they haven't got many numbers. He's played it back. But now they've got a few more up there. Can they work another opportunity to get forward? And it's a bad tackle that. Halilovic went flying in, probably picked up a yellow card. No, the referee said no more of that. 10 minutes in though, it's been a lively start to the game. And here's Albrighton, balls across, headed behind for a corner. We're putting the pressure on early doors here. The ball's headed out. Can we get an early goal? Can we settle the nerves? The crowd are so nervous. You could cut the tension with a knife here at Loftus Road. And that's handball, surely. It's a penalty. His arms are up. And the referee's given a penalty, and we've got a chance after 15 minutes to take the lead in a game that we must be winning. It's a clear handball. What was he doing with his arms up there? Charlie Austin is the league's top goal scorer with a chance to put us 1 foot into the playoffs. Up steps Charlie Austin. It's 1-0. He was never going to miss from there. And there he is, firing us one step closer to the playoffs. And that has settled a lot of nerves. 15 minutes into the game, Charlie Austin puts us 1-0 up from the penalty spot. Very cool penalty, very composed, stuck it away in the far corner. Keeper went the wrong way. Eddie Howe fancies his team for a crack at the Championship playoffs. Bristol City are falling apart here. Ball's given away. Ilias Chair, can we make it two? It's all Brighton. He just let the defender get too close to him. And we have a corner. So the ball's come in. It's headed away. It was towards Charlie Austin. The defender got in the way, but we've worked it well to keep the opportunity alive. We're still on the attack here. Ilias Chair, he's got a chance. He hit the defender. And now Bristol City, can they get some sort of some attacking play going? They're down the right hand side here. Can he work it inside? Can they create a chance? They haven't really done much so far in this game. And they're 1-0 down to a Charlie Austin penalty. But he had a run into the area and we've had to turn it behind for a Bristol City corner. So the first real bit of pressure Bristol City have put on Eddie Howe's men here. And we've got to stand up to this. We don't want to concede now. We want to get another goal before we concede any goals, really. We can't afford to... What was he doing there? It's another corner. I mean, I said that a draw is good enough. A draw will take us into the playoffs as well, but we don't want to settle on that. We want to get the win in this game to give us good momentum going into the playoffs. And that's good defending. Can we bring it out? Ilias Chair, he couldn't find the pass. And he's put us under a bit of trouble with that loose pass, and Bristol City can get in here. He's got a chance. Great save by Dieng. I thought that went through his legs and was going into the net. But again, it's that man in goal, Senny Dieng. He slice of luck there. That could have gone anywhere. It hit his trailing leg, but the ball stayed out the back of the net. So we're coming up to half time, and so far it's that was close. That was very close indeed. And just before half time, that would have given Bristol City an equaliser in this game. But we're coming up to the end of the first half and we still have the 1-0 lead. So far it's a job well done. But it's a chance. It's another great save by Dieng. What a save that is. With pretty much the last touch of the first half, Dieng has kept the ball out the back of the net. It was a big opportunity for Bristol City, who have come to life in this game as the first half wore on. But Charlie Austin's penalty in the 15th minute has given us a 1-0 lead. And we're 45 minutes away from being in the playoffs. All we need to do is see this out. Hopefully we can get another goal to make it a bit easier for ourselves, because we were hanging on a bit at the end of the first half. So we need to come out the traps quickly. And a free kick's been given. I assume it's for handball, but it's in a good position here to get the ball across. But the ball's headed straight out. We're an hour into this game now, and we're half an hour away from being in the playoffs. Can we get a goal now and make it pretty much a cast iron guarantee? A draw, I'll remind you again, a draw is good enough to put us in the playoffs as well. So the longer this game goes on at 1-0, the better for us, even if Bristol City do find a goal. And they're on the attack here. Can they work an opportunity? They've been a bit quiet in the second half, so have we. It's not been as entertaining as the first half. But now the chances are starting to come, and it's played up towards the player at the back, and it's good defending. But he ain't got the ball away, and once again, the headers are in. and we've stood up well. But Bristol City are starting to come at us now with 15 minutes to go. We're still 1-0 up. We're still 15 minutes away from being in the playoffs. But Bristol City looking to find a goal, but good defending again. Can we bring it away? Can we hit them on the counter-attack here? Here's Ronan Curtis. He's got a bit of space to run into. He's cut inside. Curtis, he's had a go. And it's gone well wide. I mean, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock. So we're going to take him off. And we're going to go drastic. We're going to make all 3 substitutions to see this game out. And hopefully get the job done. Because Bristol City are starting to put the pressure on as we go. 10 minutes left of this game. But we've stood up well again. We've defended well this second half. And we've got a chance to hit him on the counter-attack again. Here's Chris Willock into the boy wonder. Here's Myers, plays it across. Ilias Chair. Oh, great save by the keeper. That would have been 2. But it was a great save. Turned behind for a corner. Good build-up play. But the keeper was equal to it and he's pulled off a great save. But there's only 5 minutes left now. And it's starting to look like we will be in the playoffs. Charlie Austin's early goal giving us the advantage in this game. And giving us the advantage over Norwich and Blackburn, who are fighting it out for that final place in the playoffs. He's offside there. 4 minutes to go. The fans, they're starting to dream. They're starting to believe. Lyndon Dykes, poor opportunity, poor execution, poor finish. But the score remains 1-0. As we go into the 90th minute, the allotted time is up. There's 3 minutes added on, and we're on the attack. And it's another shot that's gone wide. We haven't had our shooting boots on today, but it does look like that is going to be enough for us to be in the playoffs. Even if Bristol City get a goal now, it's not going to be enough. We're going to get the draw at least. But we've picked up the 1-0 win. And we're into the playoffs. Oh, what a day at QPR. Eddie Howe has come into the club and he's got this team performing wonders. No one expected this from this QPR team at the start of the season, but to have a shot at being in the Premier League, well, what a first season it's been. We started off bad, but we finish it with an important 1-0 win, and Charlie Austin will get the golden boot with that goal as well. But he's guaranteed us a place in the playoffs. Eddie Howe has come to face the media. Oh, what a day. What a day. There you go. Your team were in the hunt all the way to the final day and you clinched the playoff place. How do you feel, Eddie Howe? And he feels good. We aim to make the playoffs. And we aim to make the final of the playoffs now. We aim to win that. We aim to be in the Premier League come this season. And Ronan Curtis, that injury might be quite a bad thing for him. So let's hope it's not too bad and rules him out of the final. But Chris Willock is a worthy replacement. So we've got strength going into the playoff finals.
That's all the questions we've got for you.
So let's see if we can. If we're strong enough to take on any challengers. So the season's up. We've made 8.4 million by finishing in the playoff places. That is going to go a long way towards our budget next season. So well done to QPR. Well done, Eddie Howe. Oh, Ronan Curtis is out for 4 weeks. What a sickener for him. So here's the final table. And Norwich have pipped Blackburn on the last day of the season to get that final playoff place. So Watford are up as champions. Stoke go up automatically. The playoffs will be contested by Bournemouth, Swansea, QPR and Norwich. I mean, I hope we avoid Norwich. They beat us 5-0 away from home in the last episode. It was a bad day at the office, but I feel that if we get them in the playoff finals, they will have that psychological advantage with that game being so recent, fresh in the memory. But we won't think about that for now. We'll focus on the fact that it's been a great season and we've managed to make it all the way into the playoffs. And here is the final table. So Barnsley, Coventry and Wickham have all sadly been relegated down to League One. But that is of no concern to us at all. There we are sitting proudly in 5th place. What a season it's been. We got 22 wins. We lost 15 games and we drew 9. We scored 75 goals, conceded 65. We ended up with 75 points. So what a season for that man as well, Charlie Austin. 25 goals in 40 games. He's pipped Scott Sinclair on the final day of the season with that penalty to take us into the playoffs. It also pips Sinclair for the golden boot. Charlie Austin, I mean, all Brighton as well. Look at that. Second, and Austin as well. Look, 11 assists from both of them, both in 40 matches. They were 2 off the leader, Sema from Watford, who had 13 assists. But Curtis is in there as well. And here we go. Here we go indeed. QPR v Swansea in the Championship playoffs. It's the first leg. We're at the Kai and Prince Foundation Stadium. It's all or nothing now. We've got 2 games to get through against Swansea. If we can get through them, we'll be into the final and a shot at being in the Premier League next season. So we'll have a look at the team. With Ronan Curtis out, Willock has got to come in. And we need to put Dallin in as cover on the left. So Dallin hasn't really played this season and he's going to be on the bench for the playoffs. So hopefully it's not too much of a bold move. So there's our lineup. We're going to go with the first team. There's no changes except for Curtis on the left. We'll keep Myers on the bench for this game. He might start the second leg, the boy wonder. But I'm sure we'll bring him on if the time is right because he's got such an important role to play for this team. Under the floodlights here at Loftus Road. It's the playoff semi-finals. It's QPR v Swansea. Can we do this? I mean, we managed to get it done in the league. We managed to get a playoff place. No one thought we would. Especially at the start of the season. We were all over the place, really. But the players that we've brought in have gelled over the course. And we have turned into a team to be reckoned with. And I really fancy our chances against Swansea. I really do. I think Eddie Howe knows how to take this team into the Premier League. He's done it before with Bournemouth. And he's got a shot at a second promotion with a second club in QPR. But I mean, he knows what the 5-year plan is. It's to win that Premier League within 5 years. If we can get there, up there into the Premier League after the first season, then the job is well and truly on. With a bit of investment and Eddie Howe's expertise, could we be the Premier League champions? But let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's the first leg of the semi-final. We're on the attack and Willock with the opportunity, but it's just gone wide. And it's the first shot at goal in this game. And it's gone to Chris Willock. Oh, it's a good tackle. Well, a good interception. So it's a corner for QPR, which obviously came to nothing. So 15 minutes in, the game's 0-0. We've had the first shot at goal, but it didn't trouble the Swansea goal. But we're keeping possession well, and we're keeping on the attack. It's good play from the boys in blue and white. Oh, Johansson's got a chance. Oh, what a save. It seemed to open up in front of him, and all of a sudden he found himself on the edge of the area with no one there. But the shot, the keeper was equal to it, and he's pushed it behind. And it's a corner for QPR. The ball's come in, and the keeper's managed to grab it just before the header. So we're playing well. We've started this playoff semi-final in a positive way. So can we get a goal? Can we settle some nerves? Here's Willock. And the shot was rising, and the shot went wide. But it's all coming from Chris Willock at the minute. I mean, I said that he's a worthy replacement of Ronan Curtis, who's out for 4 weeks, who's definitely going to miss these 2 games. And if we do manage to make it to the final of the playoffs at Wembley, unfortunately, Ronan Curtis will not be a part of that team with a 4-week knee injury. So it's a shame for him. Half an opportunity there for Swansea. Dieng couldn't keep that out. He's only palmed it out, and Swansea can build up an attack here. The ball's played in. It's a chance. It's a save. But a late tackle. The ref's given a penalty. Oh no, 32 minutes into the game and DeWitts has given away a penalty. Oh no. Swansea have got a chance to go 1-0 up with pretty much their first attack at goal this game. Up he steps. He's put it over the bar. Hourihan with a terrible penalty. And he's absolutely skied it into the fans. And the score remains 0-0. And that's a massive let off. I mean, it was a soft penalty anyway. So justice has been done. But, you know, we could easily be 1-0 down. So we've got to switch back on now. We're coming up to half time. It is 0-0. We are at home, so we do want to take an advantage into the second leg as well. But as we come towards half time, it's Swansea on the attack. And good job he was offside, because that ball went flying into the back of the net there. Absolutely rocketed into the back of the net. So, yeah. We're at the end of the first half now by the looks of it. Referee's blown his whistle. It's 0-0. There's not been many chances. There's not been many clear-cut opportunities. But the main one was a penalty for Swansea. And Hourihan blazed it over the bar. Couple of saves there from that man. But the score is deadlocked at 0-0. And we've got 45 minutes to find a goal from somewhere, because, as I just mentioned, we don't want to go into the second leg without any goals to our name. Otherwise, it could become a very long night. So let's try and get the job done here tonight with at least a goal. And that's a lovely searching ball, and it's found him. Halilovic. Here's Willock. And he couldn't get it round. He's run it out of play. And the ball's gone out for a goal kick. So we're an hour into the game now. And the score is 0-0. It's a typical playoff semi-final first leg. There's a lot of nerves all over the place. The football has been a bit sloppy. Not many chances. A missed penalty. But all in all, it's been a very even game. And that is showing in the scoreline. But Swansea are looking to change that themselves. Ball's played across. He's got a chance. It's 1-0. Swansea have the lead. 64 minutes into the game. Dieng kept out the opportunity, but it fell to the Swansea player who was pretty much stood on the line. He wasn't offside. I thought he might have been, but it's 1-0 to Swansea.
Let's have another view of that goal.
He was never going to miss from there. It was a great save from Dieng to keep out the initial shot. But Swansea have found a breakthrough here at Loftus Road. And that is not good at all. There's 10 minutes to go, and Swansea are looking for a second now. They've got the ball, they're working it forward. Ball over the top has caught us all out. And there's a player making a run in the middle, but he couldn't get the ball across. But they've kept it. And he's run into trouble. We need to get the ball forward now. We haven't really done much this second half, and we need a goal now more than ever. We're 1-0 down. It's not looking good for us. The ball's in. Oh, and if anything, it could have been 2-0 Swansea, but Dieng stood up and pushed the ball behind for a Swansea corner. And it was probably wasn't going in anyway, but you know, 2 minutes left. We need to get a goal. Here's Halilovic. Here's Willock. What can Willock do here? He's in the area. Willock plays it across. Oh, the ball's headed out. It's Willock again. And is that a penalty? Yes! Just as we go into 3 minutes of added on time, we've got a chance to pull the game level, and Carl Norton has picked up a yellow card with that challenge on Willock. And Charlie Austin, who scored the goal to put us into the playoffs against Bristol City, has now got a chance to bring us back level in the first leg of this playoff semi-final. So much riding on this. This is going to be pretty much the last kick of the game. There's only a minute left after this is taken. Charlie Austin, it's 1-0. Get in there. We've salvaged it at the end of the game. And what a celebration. Look at that. Look at they're all together in this, the boys. Even Eddie Howe is in that ruckus somewhere. Oh yes, what a penalty from Charlie Austin. He just scores goals for fun. He sent the keeper the wrong way again. Cool as you like. It's 1-1. And I mean, I'm not massively happy going into the second leg with it all to play for, but I mean, we were 1-0 down going into the last minutes here in this game. So to go there with a draw is a massive result now. All we need to do is win that second leg. Whoever wins the second leg wins the whole tie. But we were close to going to Swansea with a 1-0 deficit. But up stepped Charlie Austin from the spot with 2 minutes to go of added on time. Slotted it away to give us a 1-1 draw in this game. And there you can see the football walking off as well. He's had a tough day getting booted about everywhere, but he's happy. 1-1. So we've got it all to do now in the second leg. Oh, it's so nervy. It is so nervy. I mean, we're one step away from Wembley. We're one step away from a crack at the Premier League. We've got to get a win against Swansea away from home at the Liberty Stadium. And we're not going to make any changes from the first leg, I don't think. We're going to keep the team the same as it was. But yeah, no, I said that we'll play Myers in this one. I said that he'll play in this second leg. And once again, we'll stick Dallin as backup on the bench. So one change in this team. Ilias Chair. Myers comes in for him. The boy who was born in Shepherd's Bush, right around the corner from Loftus Road, is looking to take his team to the playoff final as a 17-year-old in his first season at the club. Can he be the player today for us? Can he become an absolute hero at QPR before he's even turned 18? But Swansea are on the attack 5 minutes in, but we've stood up well, defended well, and here's Chris Willock. He's a very lively player, Chris Willock. He's come in when he's been needed this season. Ronan Curtis has had a great season himself, so Chris Willock hasn't really been given a chance, but he's got his chance in the playoffs, and I'm very confident after seeing what he can do in the league that he'll be one. He's more than capable of stepping in. And here he is, the ball's across. Oh, and Charlie Austin just couldn't get there, but they can't clear it. It's Jensen Myers, it's 1-0. I'm waiting for the flag to go up, but the flag isn't going up. And it is the boy wonder. Jensen Myers has given us a 1-0 lead. And it was terrible defending. What was he doing there? But no let up from Charlie Austin, and Myers was not going to miss from there. Simple. Most of the goal to aim at. He's tucked it into the corner. It's a bit like Teddy Sheringham's goal against Bayern Munich in the Champions League final in '99. We're 1-0 up. 25 minutes into the game. We're 2-1 up on aggregate now. So we've got a 1-goal cushion, but we know what Swansea are capable of. We cannot let them back into this game. And a loose cross into the area. And the QPR fans, can they start planning a day to Wembley? We're 1-0 up. We're looking strong. Here's Charlie Austin. Charlie Austin with a long range. Oh, what a save. Turned over the bar. What a nick that was by Charlie Austin. He's hit it from about 20-odd yards out, and it was going in. Oh, the keeper got his hand up in front of the QPR fans as well. Half an hour into the game now. Can we make it 2? Can we give ourselves a nice cushion? Oh, and header was straight at the keeper. And the chance goes begging. So 10 minutes to half time now. We're 1-0 up. Jensen Myers got our goal early. And Swansea got an opportunity here. Great tackle by Steve Cook. And it's gone for a goal kick as well. What a great tackle that was by the captain. And he made the decision at the start of the season to swap Bournemouth, who are also in the playoffs as well, for this opportunity to come back to come and work for back under Eddie Howe at Loftus Road. And he's been our captain, Steve Cook, and he's been a leader this season. He's been very worthwhile having him in the team. And luckily we managed to get him on a 2-year deal. So if we do go up to the Premier League, he will be at the back for our first season. So we've had to stand up to a bit of pressure there. 2 minutes towards half time, but Halilovic has managed to get a run on the defender. It's Halilovic, and he's played it across. And it's gone out for a goal kick. But an opportunity there. I mean, Charlie Austin was making the run in towards goal. But Halilovic, I don't know if he went for a shot there or if he tried to cross it in towards Charlie Austin, but the ball went wide. And we've got an opportunity just before half time. No tackled, and there is the half time whistle. It's been a great first half for Eddie Howe and the boys from West London. It's 1-0. Jensen Myers with the goal. After 22 minutes, it was a lovely finish as well, tucked into the corner of the net after good work from Charlie Austin to dispossess the defender. We're 45 minutes away from going to Wembley and being 1 game away from the Premier League, guys. 45 minutes left in this game. We're 2-1 up on aggregate. Let's see if we can get a second goal. Here's Jensen Myers, Charlie Austin, and Johansson couldn't work an opportunity. And the ball's played forward here, but good defending. We've stood up very well at the back today. We've intercepted all the balls over the top, and the defenders have been good on the ground as well. So it's an encouraging performance for the rest of this game. Here's Jensen Myers. What can he do? He's had a go, and it's gone over. The boy wonder from Shepherd's Bush, he had the shot there, but it was more in hope than expectation, and it's gone flying wide of the goal and flying over the bar. Almost an hour into this game now. We're coming up to the 60-minute mark. We're still 1-0 up from Jensen Myers' goal, but we're looking to make it to Halilovic. Oh, he should have scored. Great save by the keeper, but it was straight at him. And Halilovic, any other side of the goal, that was 2-0. And that would have pretty much been our place in the playoff final. But it was a good save. And Swansea are on the attack now. They get a goal, it will be going to extra time. Away goals don't count for anything in the playoffs. So we can't afford to give one up. We don't want another half an hour of football. We're away from home. We've stood up so well in this game. And we've got the rewards at the minute with the 1-0 lead. But time's running out now. Oh, and that's good for us. So we need to get fresh legs on in the middle, because we know that the onslaught is going to come now with almost 15 minutes to go. It's all going to come at us from the midfield. And we've stood up so well in this game. I mean, we can't afford to concede now with such a short amount of time to go, because it would more than likely go to extra time. But we're coming up to 10 minutes left in this game. We're still 1-0 up, and the QPR fans, their fingernails are taking an absolute battering. They'll have none left at this rate. Here they are, there's an opportunity here. He's on the edge of the area, but good tackle again. We've really defended well in this game. Charlie Austin couldn't get round his defender. So, almost 5 minutes left. We're still 1-0 up. Both games in this semi-final have been tight. But at this moment of time, with 5 minutes left of the second leg, we have got the advantage. It's Willock. Ball's played across. It's Jensen Myers. Oh, the header saved. 2 minutes left now. We've still got that 1-0 lead. Charlie Austin, more bad defending there. He's through. It's Chris Willock. Can he get it? Another save. And the follow-up. Oh, we just can't get there. 2 minutes added on time. Charlie Austin. Oh, it's blocked. Time's almost up. We're on the ball. It's all over. Ref, blow your whistle. Tackled. It's all over though. Surely. It's all over. It's all over. We're in the final. The final of the playoffs. We're there. And you think the QPR fans would be a bit happier, but they're all standing there with their arms down by their sides. But we are into the final of the playoffs. Jensen Myers has made himself the hero today. He's had a great game, and his goal in the 22nd minute has seen us through to Wembley for a crack at the Premier League. A chance of silverware as well. So if we win our next game, we get silverware. What a win today though. A 1-0 win away at home from Swansea. 2-1 on aggregate. And Eddie Howe quickly gets through his questions. But we're into the final, guys, where we will play Norwich. Oh no. Never mind, it's a brand new game. They knocked out Bournemouth on penalties. We knocked out Swansea on aggregate. Promotion playoff final is against Norwich. We will bring you that as a separate episode, guys. So one more episode left in season 1 of the QPR career mode. Remember to like and subscribe to D&M's Football and FIFA. Keep your notifications turned on. The promotion playoff final is coming. We're one shot away from the Premier League, but we do have to beat Norwich. Stay tuned, guys. It's coming soon. Bye, guys.